Guess who's back? Back again. Kaylin's back. Tell a friend. Anime. I love all sorts of anime and what anime has to offer. The shonen anime, the comedy anime, the hentai. Yeah, anime is great. And I love anime. Except for this piece of shit.
Why am I still getting hate?
Neverland got ruined, I tell you, ruined. It was probably my second most hyped anime for the winter lineup, except for AOT, of course, which AOT is killing it. How did they go so wrong when they did so right in season 1? Like, season 1 had the crazy plot twist, the soundtrack, the OST, same thing. And they butchered it. How are you gonna skip over 150 manga chapters? I'm pretty sure. Promised Neverland season 1 was in my top 5 anime. Promised Neverland season 1 is top tier. But season 2, I dropped it at episode 5. Now let's talk about season 1 real quick. Season 1 is basically a masterpiece. It felt just a little bit rushed just because they summed that all up, 50 chapters into one season, which was 12, 13 episodes or something like that. But season 1 is almost a masterpiece. Not even almost, it's basically a masterpiece. We got the OST, like I said. We got what I think is really underrated about Promised season 1 is the facial expressions. When you see them, you actually feel like they're actually bearing a lot of pressure from the outside world and these demons and moms, because they just want to figure it out. My inward Phil is in season 1. Phil is the best character in Promise. Ray, we actually feel that he's depressed, and then we figure it out that he had to give up his brothers and sisters just because he wanted to save Emma and Norman, we actually see that he's actually is the smartest one, like they said in the beginning, but sometimes he cannot predict what is about to happen. Like when he got to the wall and saw the cliff, he couldn't predict that. Emma, we actually see that she does deeply care about her family. Not even she made the decision to leave the kids 5 and under at the house. Phil made that decision, even though he knew he couldn't come. And even the visuals look so good. The visuals, they did really good animating the first season. But now let's get to the second season. So you're telling me we waited over a year and a half for this? Oh, what's this? Okay, so we are missing over 100 chapters worth of content, over 20 characters missing, most of the arcs missing. We waited a year and a half for this. Say if you buy a game from GameStop, say it's GTA, you buy it for $60, you go home, you boot the game, but now you're playing Paladins. You don't understand why, so you go back to GameStop, you ask them, why am I playing Paladins even though I bought GTA? And they basically tell you, sorry, we can't give you the original source material we was promised because we wanted to spice it up for you. We wanted to change it up for you. No sir, I want the original game that I bought for $60. Can you just give me the original game? And they just tell you, deal with it. And then they flip you off and they kick you off the store. That's how the Promised Neverland Season 2 was. It was the scam of the century. In the trailer, we see them outside, adapting to outside. And we see that Emma, when she cut off her ear, is actually having repercussions. She's getting sick. But in Season 2, we get none of that. The first scene we get, it already looks worse from what season 1 looked like. How do you get worse between seasons? The OST isn't as iconic. They change up from the 3 main character perspective, Norman, Ray, and Emma, to just Emma. It's Emma only. I hate Emma now. I hate Emma. And the worst thing they did, they skipped to the end basically. They was in last place and used the bullet bill. They used it to get to the end. These things make Promise Neverland Season 2 one of the worst adaptations of all time. It's not worse than Avatar, but still, it is still pretty bad. You know it's bad when I like redo of Healer Better Than You. So yeah, that second season took Promise from a 9 out of 10 to a 5.5 out of 10. You should have made a better adaptation. And one more thing, can you guys please kill off Emma effective immediately?
Where have you been?